Alrighty, folks, welcome to the Flex Zone post-game show. Cousin D back in the building, Uncle Raj here. Got to see the beatdown, part two from the Bengals this year, beating the Ravens like a red-headed stepchild. No secondary. Ravens offense played decent, but just wasn't enough today. They got beat now. They got to get some help to get into the playoffs. And Raj, your opinion on what you've seen in Week 16 from the Ravens?
Man. Let me just say this. Everybody, if you're watching us live or if you're going to watch us live a little bit later, subscribe to that Flex Zone podcast on YouTube.
That's right.
We got a lot of content, a lot of good things coming. Um, but other than that, man, I expected this. I expected an ass whooping after yesterday's news with Tyler Huntley being on the COVID list. It it was very devastating, man. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Another guy that's on the COVID list, another guy that's sick, another guy that's not going to be playing. I mean, it was just a big blow, honestly. And our secondary is already depleted as is. I mean, I'm not sure if Chuck Clark did play today. It might not have made a difference,
He
but
did, and it didn't.
it didn't make a difference. Okay. So he played today. Tavon Young was out there. Anthony Averett was in there for about a half, and then he got hurt and carted off the field. I mean, it's just one thing after another, man. Same old with the Baltimore Ravens. You can't stay healthy. You can't stay on the field. And right now, COVID is running wild through our organization. We started off the year with what, 95% of the players vaccinated against
Right.
COVID, and it still didn't matter because like almost all of them got it at a particular point in time this season. So I mean, I'm glad that they fought, against the Bengals. I'm glad they didn't just lay down and get destroyed. Although Joe Burrow had a 500-yard uh, passing day, I mean, I can't really. I'm not upset about it because I mean, everybody was a backup. Everybody was a backup that was playing in the secondary. I didn't even know who some of these guys were. Seymour, uh, Tony Jefferson coming back from the dead, from the practice squad. And then you got some other guys that you never heard of playing corner and safety. I mean, Brandon Stevens is a rookie, so I didn't expect much from him either. I mean, and then when you got guys like T. Higgins and DeMar and Chase and Tyler Boyd out there just balling, I mean, it's what can you do? I mean, what can you do to stop them? They just had their way with the Ravens today. Hats off to them. I mean, they got to win. I'm not going to take it away from them, but it just I don't know. I just had a real bad feeling yesterday. I thought we had a little bit of momentum after the Packers game, but after Tyler Huntley got put on that list, man, I'm like, and don't get me wrong, Josh Johnson is not a terrible quarterback. He actually played very well today. And, hats off to him for just stepping in and being able to throw for 300 yards and having two touchdowns. I
Right.
didn't see that. I didn't see that coming at all. But I mean, hey, it's the NFL, man. Right now, we're in a slump. We had a main high though. When we was hot. We was hot. But right now we're sick. We're injured, and right now we're just getting our butts kicked either by a close margin or a blowout like you've seen today. So I mean, I'm not mad at the Ravens. They showed a lot of heart. They showed a lot of effort today. But I mean, hopefully they keep fighting until the season is over with. They're still not out of this thing. I mean,
Definitely
they're
not.
like a game. They're a game behind the wild card, so they can still find a way to get into the playoffs. And some people can come back next week. Um, Not sure if Lamar is going to be ready or not. Not sure if Tyler Huntley is going to be playing either, but they still have a shot. I mean, they got two home games coming. They got the Rams coming. They got the Steelers coming. I mean, I'm not sure if this, is going to happen with both of those games, but I am happy that the team actually fought today, even though they caught a beat. They caught a beat down. They caught a beat down, but
Second
it,
time this
it,
year
it
by
was
Cincinnati.
second time this year. But I can't put it past them, man. They fought hard, and it is what it is. But wait a minute, hold up. JGD says it was an ass whooping.
It was a grade A one. That was a grade A.
It was GD, man. I mean, it was an ass whooping, but I mean. I mean, you can't be mad at that effort, man. You can't be mad at that effort. Lamar says biggest hour of the season. With 2 games left, do we still have a shot? Yes, Lamar. Yes, we still have a shot.
Yeah,
We do have a
yes,
shot.
definitely got a shot at the wild card. The division is down the toilet, but the wild card is
Yes,
still
it
right
is.
there. And the Chargers losing
Especially,
today still give us hope.
that's right. With the Chargers losing to Houston, I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah, we still
They
got
had
hope,
COVID
brother. We
issues
still got
too,
hope.
but they should have beat Houston. They should have beat.
Crazy thing is, we still have a shot. Shoot up, yeah, somewhat. We somewhat have a shot. We somewhat.
Not
I
really.
mean, I mean, Kansas City do play the Bengals, and they could beat them. And then you
The
have,
Ravens,
you
the
know, then
Ravens
they.
got one out, and they need the Bengals to lose out. That'll be the only hope.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It can happen. Yeah, you know, nothing's impossible in this league. I doubt we get a division, but who wants last playoffs? Man? Hopefully it's us. Hopefully it's us. We need to play strong in the last 2 games of the season. I agree,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's all that matters. I have faith. Just need to learn from our mistakes and play good on both sides of the ball. Oh, look, D, I finally got something with the that you was talking about. It finally popped up on my whatchamacallit. Oop.
oh joy.
No, I'm here.
Whoa, where you go?
I'm here.
Where you go?
I'm right
Wait a
here.
minute.
I'm right here. I told you.
There
No,
he
no,
is.
no. My iPad is great, brother. My iPad is great. Oh, look who's in the building. Look who's in the
Oh
building
Lord,
smiling.
Savoy.
That
Look,
that
Mark. I get this to Mark. Your coach looking good, man. I admit it. They looking good. I picked them to beat Arizona last night. You know, I have been on the show for a couple weeks. I've been on assignment doing these great high school basketball games, which is getting canceled by COVID. That's running wild too. Good Lord. Yeah, COVID has been a pain in my rear. But y'all look good,
Thank
man.
you.
I think y'all can still win that South, man. Tennessee ain't out the woods yet. Ain't out the
But
woods
but
yet.
go ahead, D. What was your thoughts on this game today?
Well, you know, like you were saying, man. I mean, first of all, the secondaries are so banged up, so decimated. Averett, you know, he tapped out the game, had the chest injury. Hopefully, he's okay. He looked a little soft to me, but hey, I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there with that. I mean, the Bengals just passed over us all game. I mean, it was bad. It was bad at
Yeah.
times. It got so bad, man. Right? It got so bad when the defense was out there. I found something to do. Wash dishes or put food away, or I got a Uber Eats delivery. And defense was just terrible, man. I mean, every time the offense even tried to get a little momentum, they just couldn't do it. And then right for the half, third down, they could have had got the ball back. They could have got within maybe a touchdown or so. Then wham, homeboy caught the ball over 2 defenders. It was a wrap, man. It was a wrap. It was a wrap, man. I mean, that was the game right there to me. I
Yeah.
mean, that was it.
There it was.
But like you said, the offense tried, man. I mean, props to Josh. I mean, Double J. We call him Double J for this segment. Props to Double J. He tried his best. He was on short notice. I mean, Andrews did his thing. Bateman finally showed.
Literally on short notice. He was literally on
Right.
short notice.
Bateman, they
Less than
finally got him the
24 hours.
ball. You know, they got it, he got it done. I'm proud he got his first touchdown today. You know, they got to regroup. They got another tough opponent, the Rams, but we'll talk about the Rams shortly because they didn't play that well today. They won in Minnesota, but they didn't play that well. And they did clinch a playoff spot because of the win, but we'll talk about it. That's the Ravens' next opponent, and it don't get no easier for the Ravens here. And we'll
It sure
see.
don't,
I
man.
mean, we'll see. They can hang. Oh Lord, wait a minute.
Put
I see this on the
put Raj
comments
and
here.
put Raj and Dre in the games next week. And what kills
Oh,
me is
I don't know
playing.
about Dre. We can't put Dre in the
Well,
game. No, we
well,
can't put
hold
Dre
up.
in the game.
Dre is sick right now, so
Yes, he
Dre
is.
don't need to be nowhere near nobody
No, you don't need to be
right now.
can be in the
So
game.
he needs to stay where he's at in the house. So we're not gonna do that. Menial tasks were better than watching that defense.
Shut up, Mark. Shut up.
Hey, Mark, if I could cut the grass while they was out there playing, I would have done that and actually watched them out there on the field. It
Yeah, I
was
probably would have did
it
that too.
it was ridiculous, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man. Every time Joe Burrow threw the ball, you knew somebody was going to catch it. Every single time, he didn't miss too many passes today. Not too
And,
many
and, and, you,
passes
and you
at
know,
all.
Roger, you know what the bad part is, man? It was like 10 plus yards. One like he was getting little chunk passes, little dinking dunks. It was like wham, boom, first down, wham, boom, long pass, wham, boom. Ah,
When
God.
Tyler Boyd opened up the Red Sea, man, I was like, this game is over.
I mean, they all. I mean, what they had three receivers.
Yeah,
They had three receivers with over 100 yards, man. I was like, good
right.
God, can somebody stop this man? I'm like, anybody, somebody get in there. It was bad. It was bad, man. It was bad.
Yeah, it was real bad, bro. It was real bad, man. But like I said before, I mean the Ravens. I mean they started off this year banged up. Started off this year, hurt, and for them to even have 8 wins, honestly, is a miracle in itself. Because there was so many
No, it
close
is.
games that they could have lost, so many close
They
games that they
won.
could have won too. But they fought the whole year, and
That's true. That's true.
sometimes you have a team that just has your number. And right now the Bengals are hot. Their wide receiver core is top notch. So I'm not going to take nothing away from them. I'm not, even though we don't have a secondary at all. They
Right.
went out there and they showed that if they went out there and they showed that they can turn it up when they need to turn it up. I mean, yeah, they had a
That's
lot
true.
of pitfalls, within the season where they lost a lot of games that they shouldn't have lost. But I mean, right now they're on a winning streak, they're on a 2-game winning streak. It could be Kansas City next week. I'm not sure. I mean, Kansas City is not world beaters either. So, um, but the Ravens got, like I said before, the Ravens got a lot of things they need to get done. They need a lot of positions they got to fill in the offseason. And if we don't make the playoffs, then that's fine. We just get healthy for next year. Um, Look for an offensive line in the draft, offensive linemen. We need some more corner help. As you can see,
Devil.
we thought we had the best secondary coming into the season, but clearly we don't, because they don't stay on the field very long. But I
Well,
mean,
it's the longest Tavon Young has ever stayed on the field. So for him,
I
it's
know, and
miracle.
and the funny thing is, he's still getting hurt like every week. So,
Right.
but he comes back every week as well. So that's
No,
just how the
we'll
cookie
quickly
crumbles.
talk about the playoff picture, Mike, quick in the AFC. Some of the games has happened already. We had a game on Thursday night, Tennessee surviving the 49ers 20-17. And then yesterday, the Cleveland Clowns had a chance to beat Green Bay, similar to the Ravens. It wasn't quite going for two or nothing like that, but they rushed over 200 some yards rushing, but they put their fate in the hands of Baker Mayfield, and they lost 24-22. You can't have four interceptions, man. Well, I mean, I know the last one it was some holding, no doubt. I give you that, but it should have never even came to that point, Roger. I know you caught the highlights of that, man. It was just the Browns just gave the Packers that one yesterday.
I watched bits and pieces of that game, and I saw that the Browns they were running all over the Packers. I mean, Nick Chubb had 126 yards to the touchdown for my fantasy team, and I appreciate that, good brother. But Baker Mayfield, man, I mean, he didn't practice all week, and I guess that's an excuse for him for throwing 4 interceptions. But I mean, you can't do that. I mean, you could have. I mean, they were right there. They could have won the game. They still could have
Right,
won the game,
right.
even though they didn't play that. Even though he didn't play that well, they could have still won the game. But he just threw it up for that last interception, and that was the game. But I mean, be honest with you, I'm not sure what's going on with Green Bay. Green Bay is
Right.
they don't look as good as that record says that they are. Anytime you let the Ravens come back from 14 down and almost beat you, to the Cleveland Browns, run up and down on you and almost beat you is telling. But I mean, they're 11-3 now, I believe, or 12-3. So
Yep, it do make you wonder, man. Watching them, they haven't played a complete game all year. Green Bay was saying, and it do make you wonder.
yeah, there you go, D. There you go,
Oh
D.
yeah, he is faking.
Baker
He's a.
Mayfield.
You see him on all them commercials and stuff, and he trying to do all this. He's He's clearly not that good, man. And then the Colts last night, they beat the Cardinals. You want to talk about a team that's for the second year in a row fading fast as the end of the year goes? Arizona, man. This year they started off 7-0. Now they've been 4-3. I mean, they 3-4 in their last 7 games. They lost, lost to the Colts.
It's Michael said, Lamar needs to learn from JJ and Huntley. I agree. He has to get the ball out of his hands a little bit quicker.
Gotta get the ball out.
I do agree with that. Sometimes you gotta take your check down passes. You know who looked good? You know what? A guy that we didn't mention who looked good, who should be playing more, but he doesn't play a lot. Crochet.
Yeah,
Crochet
man.
had at least 7 catches, I believe, today for like almost 70-something yards.
He did.
So and every time they threw him the ball, he caught it like he did in preseason. So that's another guy that we have on this team that can do some things, and they should be getting more playing time in certain situations, but they don't use them as much as they should.
Another huge divisional showdown was the Bills and the Patriots. The Bills took care of business, revenge from a couple weeks back. They won 33-21, and they in control of their division now. They showed the Dolphins schedule, man. The Dolphins, boy. Whew. This might be their easiest game coming up. They got to play Tennessee and New England in the year. Play the Saints tomorrow night. I think Dolphins. I don't see the Dolphins making it. I don't see them making it.
I don't know. You know what, man? When did they start off? 1-7 when we played them.
Yeah,
I believe 1-7. And they haven't lost yet, right?
Yeah, you're right. They haven't lost since. I think they'll win tomorrow night. The Saints got a third-string quarterback running out there too.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't be surprised if they do beat these next 2 teams and they find a way to get in the playoffs. Do not be surprised. They are on fire right now. So, I mean, they didn't look that good against the Jets last week, but they still have a chance. They still have a chance to get in the playoffs. And I mean, that's tough. Tennessee and New England, that is tough. But they're a tough team. They're a tough team. So they can find a way to get the job done. Or at least
I know we
1-1.
mentioned it earlier. The Chargers losing to Houston 41-29. Herbert threw for 336 yards. We also threw 2 interceptions. Only threw for 1 touchdown, but they not having Eckler and their main wide receiver today, the Chargers, it showed because they could not run the ball on Houston. And the Texans found a way to get another win.
Yeah, the Texans the Texans are okay. I mean, they didn't have Watson. He's not playing for them anymore. He's still on the team, but he's not playing for them anymore. But Davis Mills looked good today. Davis Mills had a complete game.
Mr. Burkhardt, haven't seen him since New England. Had 149 yards rushing today.
Ooh, boy. The Chargers are looking like the Chargers. They started off hot, then they cooled off, and then they holding on for dear life and trying to make a playoff spot. And they just allowed themselves
so it's funny,
get beat by a lesser team.
The Chiefs are up now 7-0. They just scored on Pittsburgh, but the Steelers with the Ravens and Chargers both losing has moved in.
Yeah, they're in the 7th spot.
The good news is
we'll be
the
back.
Ravens will get the 7th spot. Yes. So even in losing, the Ravens moved up a seed from last week.
Thanks to the Chargers.
Now,
thanks to the Chargers.
Denver and the Raiders. If it's a 3-way tie, then it might hurt. And both of them teams are 7-7, Denver and the Raiders. And I think that game is scoreless. I do believe still. Yep, it is scoreless. You kind of want Denver to win that game, folks. You don't want the Raiders to win because the Raiders do have a straight-up tiebreak over. So, God, you do want Denver to win. So the wild card situation is crazy, Roger. Crazy.
Very crazy. I agree. I would agree with Michael. He's been screaming Crochet all year. I'm
we were saying Crochet and Bateman, man. Get them 2 out there. Oh, Benders threw an interception, folks. Benders threw a pick.
Oh, boy. I'm watching it right now. A flea flicker. Oh, Lord. There go Ben being Ben. The bad version of Ben, anyway.
So Roger, next week the Ravens see. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, next week the Ravens see the Rams here in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a late game now. Arizona and Dallas been flexed into the late spot, so this game now is going to be kind of like the secondary late game. We thought it was going to be the main one. It's a secondary
It could
late
be the
game.
main. It could still be. It could still be the main one. It could still be the main one.
Yeah,
If we get a hint of Lamar Jackson coming back next week, look out. They said he has a bone bruise.
hmm
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to practice this week. I'm not sure if he's going to be ready to go. I'm not saying he's playing, but if he comes back and we in the seventh spot, which could happen after what's going on in this Kansas City
it
game.
could. It could.
I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up, but like I said before, it's not over until it's over. A lot of people was like, "Well, if we don't win this game, the season is over." No, it's not over.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You
Not
might
not at all. It's
not
not.
win the division, but not the season. The season's definitely not over.
The
No doubt
season is
about that.
still very much alive, and the Ravens
Matthew
just
Matthew
backdoor their way
Stafford
to the
today.
playoffs.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford today. He did not look good. He only had 197 yards passing, one touchdown, three interceptions. But Sony Michel was the man. 131 yards rushing on 27 carries and a touchdown. And Cooper Kupp doing this thing, 109 yards receiving. So the Rams 11-4, clinched a playoff spot. They still trying to get to win the NFC West. What can the Raiders expect next week, man?
Well, before I answer that question, a question from Joron. Who wants to see the Colts? They on a good streak with the running back. Nobody wants to see them.
Nobody. I agree. Nobody.
Nobody. They have a
And
great
nobody.
offensive line. Their
Nobody.
defense is solid. They started off the year a little on the wrong side of things with Carson Wentz getting hurt, but once he settled in, and once they found themselves, and T.Y. Hilton came back, they've been a really good football team. They are a very solid football team. That's the team to look out for because they might get really hot, and they could possibly be in the AFC Championship game. Wouldn't surprise me one bit, especially if
Wouldn't
Carson
surprise
Wentz
me
is
either.
playing the way he's playing. So nobody wants to see them, Joron. Nobody.
I
Two
agree.
for two
I
girls,
agree.
one cup.
Wait a minute.
Hilarious. Hilarious. You stupid. You
Got to see my
stupid.
man over. Got to see Joron the other day, man. That's it.
But I'm gonna say this, D, about next week's game. I will be there. I will be there in the house at Ravens Stadium. Um, I expect the Ravens to fight like none other. To be honest with you, I think that the Rams are a soft team. They look stylish. They got all the players. They got the Von Millers, the OBJs, the Cooper Cups of the world. The Matthew Staffords. They had Aaron Donalds. They got all those guys. They're
Right.
just a bunch of guys, honestly. But to me, they don't. The reason why we beat them so badly the last time we played them is because they're just a finesse team. They don't hit you hard. They don't. They don't do none of that. They're very finesse. So I think the Ravens have a great shot at beating them. I really do, especially in our building. I think we have a great shot at beating the Rams. Like you said, they didn't look good today. To be honest with you, they haven't really looked that good the last couple of weeks. They've been getting by. So even though we stunk today, we did. We didn't look that good today. We
Especially
still
on
have a
defense.
shot of beating, especially on defense. We still have a shot of beating them. I think either Huntley or Lamar will be playing next week, and I think that either Huntley or Lamar will be playing next week. They're not going to be on COVID. I think that as long as we control the tempo of the game, hold on to the ball, and don't allow the Rams to control the clock, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. We'll be in the game. We're not gonna flat out get destroyed. Not like today. Today we didn't have a shot. Today, I think the Huntley news just got to everybody, and they were just like, well, screw it. We just going out there. We're gonna do what we try to do what we can do and see if we can get a miracle. But the Rams don't have that dynamic. They have a dynamic receiver in Cooper Cup, but he's not like Jamar Chase or Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins. He's not like that. So, and don't get me wrong, he is a great wide receiver. but he's not like over the top great. And OBJ is just a name to me. So I think we have a great shot. And Matthew Stafford, he's okay. He's all right. I don't fear him. I never have. Even when he was in Detroit, I never feared him. So I mean, and then on top of that, the Ravens gonna come out for the fans. You know? They always gonna play hard in front of the crowd, and that's the beauty of it. We're not going to Los Angeles to play the Rams. They're coming to Baltimore. So I have faith, man. I think we're gonna be very competitive this game. I think with the way Kansas City is whooping on the Steelers right now, I think we're gonna have that 7th seed. Which is a great thing. Even though we lost, we still won. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you gotta take what you can take. But,
well, you know, it reminds me. I just thought about something. If it's between the Raiders, any other West teams, we beat all 4 of them. Outside the Raiders, we didn't beat the Raiders. That's the only thing.
No, we didn't beat the Raiders. We should have beat the Raiders.
So we need, if it comes down to Denver and the Chargers and us, we're good. If the Raiders in there, then crap over. Bad. But I know the Raiders and Chargers still play each other too. Hey man, I wouldn't mind getting that game check either.
I think we all take that game check, man. I'll take it right now as a Christmas gift. You know,
you ain't lying.
Wentz and Stafford are the same dude. You can't trust them. Exactly, they are the same guy. But Stafford's a little bit better. But yeah, I agree with you. They're the same dude. And I think we didn't beat Wentz. So I think we could do the same with Stafford. Even with a depleted secondary, I think we still have a shot. I really do.
Yeah. No doubt about it, man.
Let's see. What's the Sunday night game?
Sunday night game tonight, we got Washington and Dallas. If Dallas wins, they clinch the NFC.
Okay, so I think everybody knows who's going to win that game.
Yeah, who's going to play for Washington? That's a good quarterback.
I mean, if Cavante was on, I would ask him, but I'm pretty sure
it might be him. It might be him.
They're gonna suit up Cavante. He gonna go out there and play, man. He gonna suit up.
He gonna suit up.
Yeah, I think Dallas is gonna win. They're gonna find a way. They have the division under lock. They've been playing okay so far.
They could get that 2 seed, man. I mean, Arizona's failing. They're faltering.
Oh, that's another team that we have next week. That's another team we need to talk about. The Arizona Cardinals.
I know I touched on it briefly, but yeah, I agree, man. Go ahead, your thoughts.
Man, oh my God, man. I saw a little bit of that game yesterday too. Kyler Murray. It's not all his fault, but damn, man. I mean, I understand, the top wide receiver is gone, and what's his name?
Do Larry Fitzgerald play anymore, man, or he's just a coach? What did he do? Is he playing anymore?
No, he's not playing. No, he's not playing with them. He's not playing with them this season. Well, what's his name, man? The wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins. I know he's not playing because he's hurt. He's out for the rest of the season. But come on, man. I mean, they had. I think the kicker missed like 3 field goals or 2 field goals. Then they had a safety. So that was like 7 straight points that they gave up or didn't score. It was ridiculous. I'm like, and they just continue to keep looking bad every week. It's the same shit, same stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like
second year in a row they didn't fade it, man. Yeah,
the same.
They're gonna make the playoffs this year because the bottom of the NFC ain't good, but
right. They're gonna be in there, but
the division winner, and now you're gonna have to be on the road. Yeah, you don't want that.
They're gonna be one and done, man. They're gonna be out of there quickly.
I agree.
So, I mean, they was one of the best teams all year, and then they're faltering like the Ravens. So, I mean, Kyler Murray he's a good quarterback and all, but I mean, he spent a lot of time hurt this season as well. And James Conner didn't play yesterday either, from what I saw. So
he didn't.
I'm not sure if they're going to win another game this season. I mean, they could.
Yeah, they got to play them. They got to play the Niners. Is the Niners stay over the game?
Yeah, the Niners, and I forgot who else.
Dallas. They got to play Dallas next week.
Murray is not a leader. He gets frustrated too easy. Hey, but that's how I feel about Lamar sometimes. I feel Lamar gets frustrated uh, easily as well, especially when things ain't going his way. You see that man throwing stuff, and just and being ticked off, or all kinds of silly stuff. But I think
My
him, I
apologies,
think him.
folks. It's go ahead. My bad, Ron. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think Kyler and Lamar are the same quarterback, except Lamar holds on to the ball too long. But I think they both are leaders, though. I mean, you can't say he's not a leader. I just think that they just fall apart when they don't need to fall apart.
Right.
You about to say, D?
Yeah. I'm correct. My mistake there. They play Seattle, so they go to Dallas
Okay,
next week, then they play Seattle, and yeah.
okay. So I mean, they could go 1-1. They probably gonna beat
But they need to
Seattle.
beat Dallas,
That
man. They need to beat Dallas.
Yeah, they do. They do need to beat Dallas. I do agree with that, so they can hold on to the top spots. But I don't know, man. It can go either way. It definitely can
No,
go
no.
either way. Dallas is another team that's just iffy. So the whole NFC is kind of iffy at
It
this
is.
point.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
NFC, everybody got a little bit of a flaw.
The Green Bay has a huge flaw. The Buccaneers are hurt. Arizona's falling. Dallas is Dallas. So and then you got the wild card teams that are just like.
Yeah,
So
Arizona's
I
the
mean,
strongest one, but then they can get beat.
no, they're not the
49ers,
strongest
nah.
one. They was the strongest one.
Yeah.
49ers is they just there. Who wants Russell? He not staying in Seattle. I don't know, man. I honestly can't. I honestly don't know the answers to that question, Joron. I think he wants to stay there. I'm not sure, but
Look, he might
he
want to
could be
stay,
gone.
but do them goodies want to stay? That's the question. Do
Oh,
Sierra want to
oh,
stay?
oh, Lord. Here we
And
go. Here we
Victor
go. See,
Wilson places Sierra. That's right. That's
that
right.
is true. That is true. He does. He does. Do whatever his wife tells him to do.
Oh, he definitely do. And if he wants them goodies, he gonna continue to please her.
Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you. Um,
No doubt.
yeah, not sure about the NFC. Not sure about Russell Wilson. I hope he stays with Seattle. To me, he doesn't need to leave. He has the weapon. He has the wide receivers. They just need another. He needs more offensive linemen, like Lamar does. I don't think he should go anywhere. I think him and his lady wants to be there. But we shall see. I hope so. I hope they want to be there. I mean, he has a
Yeah.
Super Bowl ring there. He's been to the. He's been to the
NFC Championship game a
Super
couple of
Bowl
times, Super
twice.
Bowl twice. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, why would you want to leave? I mean, that's basically your town. To go where? To Pittsburgh? You want to go to Pittsburgh? I mean, come on. I mean, stay. You
Bar.
want to go to Chicago? You want to go to Jacksonville? The Jets?
Oh
You don't
God.
want to go to no. You
Speaking of
don't want to
that
go to none
toilet
of those
bowl,
places.
speaking of that toilet bowl game, the Jets did beat the Jaguars, and I guess the Jaguars looking like they will be having the first overall pick for the second straight year coming up.
Yeah, the Jets got the job done. I'm not surprised about that. I didn't watch none of that game. Didn't
I
care to
mean, who
watch none
would?
of that game.
I don't even think the people in Jacksonville or Jets fans want to watch that game.
No, no, they did not. So
And
congrats
they
to the
could have put
Jets.
it
They got their.
on in London. They would have put it in London. They could. In London.
They should have played in London. They should have played in London. I wish they would have. But you know, it's just how it is. Got two bad teams going against each other. Nobody gives a damn about it. They're both out of the playoff race. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Jacksonville still stinks, even without Urban Meyer, or as you would call him.
Urban Liar, baby.
There you go.
The liar.
And it doesn't matter because they're Jacksonville and they need a lot of help. And they should ask Tony Khan for some of those AEW superstars to come out there and play for them because they need all the help they can get.
Hey, I agree. Look, AW got enough people. They can spread them on over. They got enough people on the contract. And take some of them,
I
bring
mean,
them over.
they can bring out MJF or
Especially that one wrestler, Nyla Rose. I mean, Nyla Rose. Nyla
whoa whoa
Rose
whoa whoa whoa
will
whoa
be
whoa
good
whoa whoa whoa
with
whoa
them.
whoa whoa be respectful. Don't you do that? Don't you do that. We live. Be respectful. I don't want that. No, I don't want them getting. We don't want no copyright strikes or those people coming for us. We don't want none of that. None of that. We ain't trying to be
What
Dave
I say?
Chappelle. Chill
What
out.
I say?
You know what you
Say.
said. You be respectful over there.
What?
This show, man. Since you done came back, you been acting up. You've been acting up.
What?
Chill out, chill out, brother. Chill out. Like I was saying, if they want to bring some AEW superstars over to help out Jackson, then, in that time of need, then they
Hey,
can
look.
do that.
Luchasaurus, Wardlow. But Marco Stunt might get ran over. You don't want him. Might be a fool.
You don't want Jungle Boy out there, okay?
Oh God.
You don't want Jungle
Oh God.
Boy.
He might get punted off.
He gonna be Wes Welker or somebody.
Right.
Straight super small. But yeah, man. It wasn't really a tough day. I didn't, of course, like I said before, back to this Ravens game. It wasn't a tough day. We kind of figured what was gonna happen today. We saw the
Man.
writing on the wall. We saw that he was coming in this game shorthanded. A lot of people on the COVID list. A lot of people are out. And, they went out there and they tried their best. And to put up 21 points is a miracle in itself. In itself that they put up 21 points.
They did have to lead 1 point.
Yeah, they had to lead for like 2 seconds, but I knew it was going to last.
So before we get off, for our folks out there, if you can have access to the press conference for the Ravens, can you let us know how long John Harbaugh was up at the podium? Was it 5 minutes? Was it 2 minutes? Can anybody let us know? Because we know when they win, he's up there for longer than 15 minutes. They lose, he's gone by 5. No more than 5.
Bro, he probably didn't even go up to the podium. He probably walked past it.
Actually, let me see. Look on the phone. Say he went past.
He probably walked past it. He didn't even go up there. He just walked past it.
He's like, you talk to somebody else. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't got nothing to say. What can you say after you get your ass whipped like that? We tried hard. Our mighty men fought. And we almost came away with
the little live thing not even up. That little live thing be up. Oh Lord! Oh, here it is. It was 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
What can you say? You can't really say nothing.
Come on, John.
We got beat down. Look, we can't blame it on the 2-point conversion this week. It had nothing to do with 2-point conversions at all.
Or going for it in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, or go for it at the beginning of the game. So there's no excuse for that.
Look, I admit, if he did it this week, I understood this week.
I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have minded if they did that. If it was close. That secondary this week, this particular week, they was getting destroyed. So yeah, he wanted to go for 2. He wanted to go for 3. He wanted to go
Cincinnati
for
was so bold. He didn't try to run the ball the rest of the game, man. He didn't even try to run the ball.
What was the point when they was able to just do whatever they want to do against the secondary? We couldn't get no pressure. We haven't gotten to the quarterback that much at all in the last 3 to 4 games. So I'm Joe Burrow. I'm sitting back there all day and I'm throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, most of the season.
Yeah, man. But we stuck through it. We watch. We're real fans here. We don't turn it off when they get bad.
That's right. We watch every game. We were diehard Ravens fans. We love the team.
We're getting an update now from the Raiders game. Looked like the Raiders did just score a touchdown. They're up 7-0. Mr. Renfro. This spot for these last 2 spots, because I think the Colts and the Titans are going to get one of them. These last 2 spots in the AFC is going to be
Colts is definitely getting in.
Between New England, us, the Raiders. It's going to be tough, man. Tough. And that week 1 loss, I know it was the first game of the year, but it's looming large now.
Most definitely, man. But
What you say about the Chiefs, man? Yeah, they rolling. They rolling here,
they
man. They
rolling,
rolling.
man. They are
And I tell
rolling
you,
over the
their
Steelers.
defense has picked it up. They do not look like the defense they was early in the year. They look impressive. I mean, granted, Pittsburgh really they got to play close games, limit
Mm-hmm.
possessions. They're going to score in about the mid-20s at their high.
Yep,
So it's going to be hard for them to slow down a team like Kansas City.
I agree. I agree with you. But yeah, man.
We got one more message in here. I see.
Hey, where was you at? Hey, man, where was you at yesterday, man? I was trying to see you. I was hoping you would have came out yesterday. But hey, I guess we Chiefs fans right now. Yeah, we gotta be Chiefs
Oh
fans.
yes,
Yeah,
I
we gotta
love
be
the
Chiefs
travel
fans.
chief. I love the travel chief. Yes, I do.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah, man. Gotta be. Patrick Mahomes. I got him starting on my fantasy team, so I love him right now.
Me too.
Him and Tyreek Hill. So yeah, we big time Chiefs fans, especially against the Steelers. Anybody but the Steelers at this point. But yeah,
Yes.
it's a beat down. It was everything I thought it was going to be coming into this game. And we'll be all right. We'll be okay with Ravens Nation. We'll be fine.
That's right.
We'll
We'll
lick
bounce
our
back.
wounds this week. We'll bounce back. We'll show up next
Oh
week.
Lord.
It's going to be another barn burner. It will be a close game next week. Unlike this week, it will be a close game next week. And I just hope we don't go for two.
Yes. Yes. Do not go for two. We understand why you
Don't.
went for two, but don't do it. Don't do it if you
Yes,
don't
don't
have to
do it.
do it.
Don't do it at all.
Especially when you 2 for 8 for going for two, and the two was in the same game with the Colts. So you haven't converted a
Right,
2-point conversion since that game.
right, exactly. But all right, I think we done covered enough of this game. We're gonna get back to
Yes,
watching some of
indeed.
these other games right now.
Yeah, and
I appreciate you guys rocking with us through the Ravens and Bengals post game show. Last time we played the Bengals this year, they swept us. It hurts, but you know what? We done beat them. I don't know how many times the past 3 to 4 years in a row. We spanked them a lot last year, and the year before, and the year before. So we were due for one. Um, uh, uh, we were due for a beating, but it's only gonna make us stronger for next year. They got us real good at the right time. So
they did. They did.
congrats to
To
them.
give credit to them.
Congrats to the Bengals fans. Congrats to Joe Burrow is the truth. He is getting better and better every single game that he plays, and I'm glad that he came back from his injury from last year because it was a brutal injury that he had. So glad that he came
He
back.
was.
Glad that
He probably will get comeback player of the year in all likelihood,
glad
which will
that
be
he was
deserved.
able to go out there and continue to do his thing in the AFC North. But any last words from you, D?
I'm good, man. Flex on the ball night. Uh, I will be making a 1 week return right here in the Eastern Shore here. So can't wait to be on. I guess we got to talk about the Lakers, and we got to go through some other stuff. But we'll see that tomorrow night, though, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
on all your platforms.
10 p.m.
Okay.
10 p.m. tomorrow night. We will be talking about the Christmas Day games, NFL recap, and some other things. Pretty sure Dre will be on tomorrow as well. He'll be making his return. Um, but I hope everybody had a great Merry Christmas yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, I hope that y'all was able to spend time with your family. And if you wasn't, um, hopefully you'll see them as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I want to say subscribe to the Flex Zone podcast on YouTube. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of content. Also, subscribe to the Dot Sport Network channel as well. He's
Yeah.
doing, my man D over there is doing a lot of great work over there with the high school games, and also with the What is those called? The themes.
The theme
The themes.
montages, man. Yeah,
The theme
I'm gonna
montages.
try. I'm gonna
Yes.
try to do one this week, man. I'm gonna try to do one this week.
Yeah. The theme montages is definitely where it's at. Definitely doing big things with those as well on the God Sport Network channel. So check out those two channels on YouTube, the Flex Zone
Definitely.
Podcast and the God Sport Network, doing big things. Oh, also, if you want to check out the wrestling realm with Brian H. Waters,
Oh
you check
yes.
out his channel as well because he's doing great
Yeah.
things too.
Yes,
And they
indeed.
had a great show, I believe, 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a review, right? Review of
Yes.
wrestling 2021.
Yes, review of wrestling in 2021. So check them out, and we'll get with y'all tomorrow night. We
Yes,
got we
sir.
got more
We
things to
definitely
talk
will.
about, content to do, more things to get accomplished. So for me, and I'm the good buddy D over here. We're going to be signing out, and we shall see you guys on another Flex Zone, Flex Zone Live. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Anyway,
There you go.
take care and
Peace,
peace.
everybody. See y'all tomorrow.